Alright, for me to review this comic. I read it in one day. It was amazing.
How about you review me? I'm the next up in your neckline.
Sorry, 1962 Godzilla. I got this comic to review, but maybe next will be you.
Why would you review a stupid comic? Show us where it's at.
Good question, because I want to.
But I got 23 points articulation and good skull.
No! Not today. That guy wrote it might come in first before you. I don't know. But eventually, we will review you.
I just want to review.
It is review time. It is review time.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to a review time video. And today, we're going to be taking a look at Godzilla Aftershock by Legendary Comics. Godzilla Aftershock is written by Arvid Nelson and illustrated by Drew Edward Johnson. And by far, this is one of the coolest Godzilla comics I've owned so far. Godzilla Aftershock is a prequel comic to Godzilla King of the Monsters, which is this year's movie, and 2014's Godzilla, which was the last Godzilla movie. This comic is more canon. I believe it feels more canon instead of Godzilla Awakening, which is the prequel comic to 2014's Godzilla. But this really feels more canon because it explains a lot of loopholes from, 2014 Godzilla, and also explains the changes to Godzilla this year's movie, Godzilla King of the Monsters. And that movie was pretty good. Yeah. The book is generally about Godzilla against the Muto Prime and how it will affect the world if it hasn't been stopped. But the thing is, though, the Muto Prime is an alpha. And back in the day, actually, there was another Godzilla species, but they called them Dagon, from the people that worshipped Godzilla back then. The Dagon was a separate Godzilla that fought the Muto Prime, but lost, and it laid its eggs in Godzilla, which explains the Godzilla skeleton in 2014, and in 2014's Godzilla, when in the beginning, if you remember, they go back and they have that radiation pocket, and there was two spores. Well, in fact, those two spores were the male and female from this comic. Yes, they were both the same. Yes, in fact, the male and female fed on the Godzilla carcass, and they fed on it, and yeah, that what caused the Mutos in 2014. But after Godzilla annihilated them, this comic picks up right after the events of 2014. So the Muto Prime awakened, and then it started causing havoc again. And yes, Godzilla went to go stop it. He kind of lost, but then the second battle was a draw. And then Monarch, and this is a first introduction to Madison and Emma Russell, and also Mark Russell and the Russell family. Yes, a lot of loose ends are tied up through 2014, and also a little bit of Godzilla King of the Monsters. This comic is really nice. It reminds me of... Wait, what's that comic again? Oh yeah! Art style and the story kinda reminds me of the series Godzilla Rulers of Earth by and drew by Matt Frank, and the art style is pretty similar to my opinion, but I love both comics though. They're pretty cool. And yeah, I recommend you check out Rulers of Earth too. It's a pretty good comic series. I haven't completed it yet. I'm still trying to find the other books, but the thing is though, I really love the Rulers of Earth comics, and I really loved Godzilla Aftershock, and I think they're both cool. That's gonna wrap up today's review time, everybody. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if I had to rate this book, I think I would rate this book probably a 9.5 stars. It's pretty good. Some of it I did not like. Some of the plot details I did not like. Some things I didn't. But most of all, I really sat down and enjoyed this book. I picked this up at Barnes and Noble, and it was pretty good, and I really enjoyed it, guys. I really hope you check out this comic. It's for if you're a Godzilla fan, you're gonna love this comic. If you want explanations of how Godzilla changes and everything, and yeah, I think it's pretty good. And yeah, if you're just a general Godzilla fan, just check it out. Or if you like Godzilla or like kaiju, yeah, just check out this comic. Yeah, guys. I'll see you guys next time, and catch you later.